GMA cover story. Serena Williams, we've been talking about this all morning. She's about to hit the Wimbledon court after, over the weekend, she joined her friend Duchess Meghan at Prince Harry's charity polo match. And she's also making headlines about motherhood now, revealing she stopped breastfeeding and lost weight from that. ABC's Ariel Reshef has the details.
She's the powerhouse tennis star, now revealing her struggle to bounce back after baby.
All these articles and all over pop culture, you hear, you know, when you breastfeed, you lose weight and you're so thin, and it wasn't happening to me.
Tennis icon Serena Williams opening up about her emotional decision to stop breastfeeding, speaking ahead of her comeback at Wimbledon.
I was training and everything, and everyone says, "Oh, you're so thin when you breastfeed." I'm going to be totally frank. You're so thin. Is it? That's a lot. Isn't it? Thank you.
The queen of the court revealing while breastfeeding her daughter Olympia, she felt heavy, despite a healthy diet, struggling to lose the baby weight.
No matter how much I worked out, no matter how much I did, it didn't work for me. I was vegan. I didn't eat sugar, totally eating completely healthy, and I wasn't at the weight that I would have been had I not.
The tennis superstar has been a major advocate for breastfeeding in the past. Back in December, even tweeting this pic with her then 3-month-old daughter with the caption, "Fellow moms, how long did you breastfeed? Is it weird that I get emotional when I even just think about when it's time to stop?"
I have been doing absolutely the right thing every day, with the exception of probably the main thing, which is breastfeeding.
But in her new HBO docuseries, Being Serena, the first-time mom talked candidly about her struggle with training while breastfeeding. At one point, her coach even telling her she had to stop.
Stop breastfeeding. Because the problem is, you're too heavy. You are stocking a lot of fat.
The 36-year-old says when she did stop, she immediately shed weight.
And after that, literally, I lost 10 pounds in a week. It was crazy, and I just kept dropping.
Williams says though the decision was a tough one, it was the best for her and her new family.
What I've learned through the experience, every body is different.
For Good Morning America, Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
All right, our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, joins us now. Welcome to
Thank you, my dear.
So what are the recommendations for how long a mom might breastfeed?
Well, the American Academy of Pediatrics is crystal clear. They actually recommend exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months and then breastfeeding in some form for up to the first year of life. But this is another example, Cecilia. Anytime you talk about anything, breasts somehow become global property. Everyone needs to weigh in, say what you should be doing with your breasts. And even though this is a world-class athlete who's a massive celebrity, it shows you that this is a very individual decision. And what I used to tell my patients, when you talk about breastfeeding, the operative word is feeding. Feed your infant the best way for you and that baby. And it's not always breastfeeding for every woman. It's best medically, but it's not always feasible. And this is a perfect example.
And there's so much pressure on moms anyway. This is one of those that just adds to it for that. Okay, let's bring the audience in. You guys have your clickers, right? We're going to ask you a question.
Small test
here. Serena says that she stopped breastfeeding in part because it was affecting her weight loss. Do you guys think breastfeeding affects weight loss? Survey says
wow.
73% say yes. So what's the answer?
Interesting. So there's a lot of controversy about this, actually. It is a metabolically demanding process, but you actually need more calories when you're breastfeeding than you do when you're pregnant. It's about 500 calories a day to support breastfeeding, about 300 only when you're pregnant. But to be clear, there is no magic bullet here. I would tell women it takes you 9 months to gain the weight. You have to give yourself some time to lose that weight, and it's not a secret for weight loss. So if that's the primary reason you're doing it, you may be disappointed.
I like that. It took you 9 months to put it on. You get 9 months and then some if you want to take it back. All right.